We are here. Peace to all beings. Mercy. The secret of your success is going to be becoming this calm within the storm. You're going to need to learn how to calm the seas before you. And that's a phrase relating to emotional energies you're going to run into. The curriculum stands as this. Your right pelvis is going to begin to take a large amount of energy. And you're going to need to circulate it up the right side of your body to the right half of your brain to get something accomplished. Then energy wants to do something. So it's best to prepare yourself for things that you know need to get done. Have them on a list so you can proceed with that energy as it comes in to do something. Because that's part of your mystical self claiming yourself now. Wanting to accomplish something so it has a sense of self. So it has a sense of self coming into the right side of your body. And the sense of self is the feeling that it's helped the physical body and the other one within you that sometimes gets confused. That listens to what everyone else is saying instead of understanding the truth of your own being. And the frequency that matches yourself will produce frequencies that matches others, and you'll be in what you call an environment of safety with your spiritual forces. Because that's what you're going to need now. You've got another portion of your being arriving, and it's coming up from the planet. It's coming up. It's coming up. And it's going to interact with the solar plexus. Your posture is going to become different. It has more authoritarian type of thing. But it's not an authoritarian type of thing to overlord others, which is what's going on now. It's an authoritarian type of thing that you understand the safety of yourself. You have the ability of choosing divinity or not. That's simple. Yes or no? And you're going to find out that you are divine, so your choice is already made for you. Now's the time where you need to surrender to it. Thankfully, the Father is mercy. It's one of the titles of the powers of the elements. The powers. Angelic powers. Mercy is one of them. You're going to need to understand that for yourself and others. Particularly yourself now. Because there's an awakening going on in the heart chakra. But you can't be naive. You've got to bring that energy up into the sixth seal. Through the throat chakra, which means don't say anything. It's really a receptive device. You understood yourself. And you move it up to the sixth seal. And then you claim the identity called I am. The I amness I am. That has a body that's there in it at times. And it's concerned in not a manner when you have this idea with your fear consciousness of health. Whether you're in a meditative state or even listening to this tape, you contemplate the health of the body, mind, and spirit. Health, body, mind, and spirit. Peace to all beings. And you'll feel certain sections of your body, particularly your upper left torso, reacting to that. Because that's a conscious knowledge. The beings are talking of this thing. Your conscience is. Yeah. But you have a conscience which is adjusting to the rules. So there are rules. If you're in it. And if you don't think there's a rule, see how long you can hold your breath. The divine is in you, around you, and in the air you breathe. So in the contemplation of thoughts within yourself, as you breathe in the divine, you're getting the answers to you. You're going to understand soon, entities, that you're self-manifesting every moment, with the privilege and honor of knowing that the Father and the Mother are blessing you, the union of yourself within yourself, so you can understand yourself and them. And that's why I say to remember always, Jesus is Jesus and John the Baptist is John the Baptist, and both were baptized in the Jordan River by the Holy Spirit, which is Shiva. So all this is coming together now, and you've got to understand yourself. And Shiva is wrapped around your bones, which produces the blood, makes the bones actually bleed with joy, cry tears of joy, which Michael does, cries tears of blood in front of the Father. Your bones doing that now for you, so you have this concept of consciousness throughout yourself. You spring from the water. Yeah. As the biblical saying, God's path is through the water. It is. So when you drink your waters, you should be blessing it and understand that the water is blessing you. You've got to take care of the water. For your information, entities, you're in the age now called fire and water. You see your fires and you see in your waters. Those are elements. Those are beings behind each of those elements. There's a purging going on. And the purging is going to be within consciousness eventually. You're going to find out what it is and what it isn't. And then you'll know the joy of yourself and the freedom of the space that you're in, everywhere and every when. So peace to all beings, blessings and mercy. Gentle with yourself, calm the space before you. In the heart chakra, let's get to the physical heart now. The upper left ventricle of the physical heart is the outpouring of the blood pump throughout the body. In that ventricle, see these two words there, Our Father. Pai Nosso, Our Father. It goes out into the blood from that ventricle. It picks up the vibration of the Our Father. It picks up the vibration of the Our Father. So there's a conscious beating of your heart that's always praising God, basically. Right? There's IHVH. Those are the symbols and the letters that are on your heart. There are 4 chambers. I is God, H is the mother, V is the son, the other H is the daughter. She comes back to the Father, goes out. Our Father produces you. That's what's producing you. Most people are barely aware that they have blood. Where does it come from? But they have it. That's the streaming force of your life, carrying oxygen throughout. So Father, Son, Holy Spirit, for the blessings of yourself, understand consciousness, understand this thing called unit of time. It's not horizontal, it's vertical. You're going up in a spiral. You're claiming yourself and rejecting some things that you've done and all those other things, and you're cleaning yourselves up, basically. Right now in your consciousness, your world is getting a chance for a new beginning. But you've got to get rid of the old stuff. And that's what's being exposed now. All the lies, all the filth, all of it's there. Like snakes climbing over each other, trying to get out of this hole, and they can't. They're caught. They're caught. So as the exposure comes, be thankful you're in the space you are in and not involved in it, because it's going to get pretty treacherous, entities. Peace and mercy to all beings. Prayers are needed with every beat of your heart. Peace and mercy to all beings. Prayers are needed with every beat of your heart. And eventually the brain and the crown chakra starts getting in unification with the heart and the beat of the brain. And you understand you're in a walking meditation constantly, no matter where you are. There's peace and mercy. Blessings to yourself. Drink plenty of water. We are through.